Welcome back to Kung Fu Maintenance, where I show you how to make the most likely repairs you'll need to make in your lifetime. If you'd like to get the latest videos, subscribe and then hit the little bell icon right at the subscribe button, and it'll notify you of any new videos when they're released for you.
So here's my strategy for Smartkeys when you're rekeying with Smartkeys. Put your original key and copies of the key. So I always keep my original key on one key tag and the copy of the key on the other key tag. And when you're rekeying keys, you always want to, what I do is my strategy, is rekey with one of the copies of the key and verify that it works with the original key. Then your original key, when you're making copies, you're always going to make copies off the original key. This way, your Smartkeys are always going to work. Now, they're kind of sensitive, so sometimes you'll run into one where you'll rekey it with a copy of the key and the original key won't work, or vice versa. You'll rekey it with the original key and then the copy won't work. So by verifying, by rekeying it, and I have the best luck by rekeying it with a copy of the key, verifying that it's good with the original key. But if that didn't work, then I would reverse it. I would rekey to the original key and then test it with the copies. But I find my best strategy works well. So, but I always save that original key to make copies from, and that way I'm not making copies from a copy to a copy of a copy of a copy to a copy. Alright, anyway, so that's the strategy.
So to try to explain this a little clearer, most places for building maintenance will have a standard tag and then an emergency tag, or they'll have, you know, a tag with keys. So you want to keep the original key. Well, my strategy again is the original key on the main tag and then the copy of the key on the emergency tag. And then when you're you know, some places give two keys. If you're given two keys to, you know, the client, then it's one of the original keys and one copy of the key, or two copies of the key, or one copy if that's the procedure. But you're always keeping that one original key that you can make copies from if needed in the future, and you know, that way you're not making copies of copies of copies of copies, because over time the copies become degraded and they start to lose, you know, eventually the pattern. And that's true of traditional keys, but it's even more Smartkeys are even more sensitive about it. You know, 3 copies later, and then now the key that's being copied, you know, it's going to be much harder for it to take and work with the original key, you know, or a second generation, third generation, fourth generation. They can just be that little bit off that it's not working anymore. So just something to be aware of. Again, this is my strategy for your best chance for you know, making it work using Smartkeys. Links are in the description below for the parts, and also for a reset recradle tool if you had a key that didn't take. That's something else that happens, which I show in a previous video. Thanks for watching Kung Fu Maintenance. Hope this helps. And if you have a little different variation on the strategy, let me know in the comments below. Other people like to learn from there. I like to learn from there as well. And it makes it fun sharing in the endeavors of making things better and making things work out. Okay, thanks for watching. A quick search on my YouTube channel of whatever your maintenance needs are, you should find a bunch of different material that'll be helpful to your maintenance needs.
never love, that I could not earn, nothing ever serve.